Hi all, welcome to It's Easy. Everything made easy. Today we are going to learn about the structure and composition of Earth. The Earth is divided into three zones: the crust, the mantle, and the core. So these are the three zones of Earth. Let me tell you about each one of those in details. So if we talk about the crust, what you have to remember about the crust is that it is the part of Earth that we live in. Okay, so we live on the crust. Another important thing is that it represents less than 1% of Earth's total mass and only 0.5% of its radius. So, crust is the part of Earth that we live on. It represents less than 1% of Earth's total mass and 0.5% of its radius. Okay, so these are your ready-made notes. You can just, refer to these notes during your exams and you'll get it all. You can just write these points. It doesn't have any uniform thickness. Okay, there is no uniform thickness. Because the thickness varies. The thickness is going to just vary from maybe 35 kilometer in the continental areas to about 5 to 10 kilometers under the oceans. So okay, the thickness in the continental areas is 35 kilometers and in the oceans is 5 to 10 kilometers. You know what, oceans are not that deep. Okay, so there are many different landforms on earth like mountains, plateaus, rivers, oceans, plains. So all of these are contained here. While the crust appears to be solid, it is actually going through a lot of repeated moments of bending and folding and breaking because of mantle movement below. So there is below the crust there is mantle. So due to mantle movements below the crust, however it appears solid, is actually not solid, but it is going through a lot of repeated movements of bending and folding and breaking because of the mantle below. Okay. The next thing is I think this is all about crust. Now we can talk about core. Okay. Also, you need to remember one thing about the crust. It is that there is a lot of weathering and erosion happening. Okay, in the crust. Now we can talk about the core. It is the inner region the innermost region, actually, not only inner, most inner, innermost, you can say it howsoever you want to. Okay, now it has liquid outer and solid inner zone. Radius is 1200 kilometer. Outer core is made up of iron and nickel alloy, while inner core solid iron. Okay, inner core is made up of solid iron entirely. You have to understand that. So, the Earth's magnetic field is believed to be controlled by liquid outer core. So this is something really interesting. I'm so sorry. This is something really interesting, guys. Now you know that the Earth's magnetic field is connected to the core. That is because of the core. Now you should also know about mantle. Now mantle is thick, dense, rocky material, rocky matter actually, that surrounds the core. Fine. Uh, it has majority of Earth's volume. So the Earth's volume is majorly because of the mantle. Fine. Uh, then we can also say that the radius is about 2885 kilometer. Uh, Obviously, density wise, core, mantle, and crust. So this is what? This is density. Fine. It is also very rich in silicate rock, and also in iron and magnesium. Also, before we end this chapter, you have got to know about the crust, the core, and the mantle. You should also know that all these form a part of the lithosphere, which, my guys, has, it is actually, it is the crust plus upper mantle form a coherent solid layer known as lithosphere. It is 75 kilometer thick.